What was I going to do? Over and over, she kept repeating those words, sobbing, hysterical. I left the room and went out of doors. I kept walking around. And then I saw some headlights and a car turned into the driveway. Betty had come.
Joe, what is it? What's wrong? I didn't know what to do, so I jumped in the car.
Come on in. Come on in the house, Betty.
I don't know why I'm scared, Joe. Is it something awful?
Take a look around, Betty. Ever been in one of these old Hollywood palazzos? They built them like this when they were making $18,000 a week and no taxes.
You live here, Joe?
You bet.
Whose house is it?
Whose? Well, there are 100 photographs of her in that one room. If you don't remember the face, you must have heard the name. Norma Desmond?
Why did she call me?
You ever see so much junk? She had the ceiling brought all the way over from Portugal. And look at this.
Joe, what about Norma Desmond?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is an enormous place. It's lonely here. So she got herself a companion. Very simple setup. An older woman who's well-to-do. A younger man who's not doing too well. Can you figure it out yourself?
No.
All right, I'll give you a few more clues.
No, I haven't heard any of this. She never called me, and I've never been in this house. Now get your things together and let's get out of here.
All my things? My 18 suits, my custom-made shoes, the 6 dozen shirts, the cufflinks, and the platinum keychains and cigarette cases?
Come on, Joe.
Come on where? Back to a one-room apartment I can't pay the rent for? Back to a story that may sell and very possibly may not?
If you love me, Joe.
Look, sweetie, be practical. I like it here. Maybe it's not very admirable. Well, you and Artie can be admirable.
I can't look at you anymore, Joe.
How about looking for the exit, then? This way. Good luck to you, Betty. You can finish that script on your way to Arizona. And when you and Artie get back, if the two of you ever feel like taking a swim, there's a pool out there. Italian marble and soft-colored lights.
Thank you, darling. Thank you, Joe.
Get out of my way. I'm leaving, Norma.
Joe. No. You can't leave me. You can't.
I said I'm leaving.
No, you're not.
Thanks for letting me wear the handsome wardrobe, and thanks for the use of all the trinkets. The jewelry's all in the top drawer.
It's yours, Joe. I gave it to you.
And I'd take it in a second. Only it's a little too dressy for Dayton, Ohio.
What I gave you is nothing. You can have anything you want. What is it you want? Money?
You'd be throwing it away, Norma. I don't qualify for the job, not anymore.
You can't go. Max! I can't face life without you. And you know I'm not afraid to die.
That's between you and yourself.
You think I made that up about the gun, don't you? All right, see, I do have a gun. I suppose you don't think I have the courage.
Oh, sure.
You don't.
If it would make a good scene.
You don't care, do you? Well, hundreds of thousands of people really
Oh, wake
care.
up, Norma. You'd be killing yourself to an empty house. The audience left 20 years ago. Now face it.
That's a lie. They still want me.
No, they don't.
What about the studio? What about the mill?
He couldn't hurt you. He couldn't hurt anyone. The mill was trying to spare your feelings. The studio only wanted to rent your car.
Wanted what?
The mill didn't have the heart to tell you. None of us had the heart. Come on in, Max. Go on, tell her.
It's a lie. They want me. I get letters every day.
Do her that favor, Max. Tell her there isn't going to be any picture. There aren't any fan letters except the ones you write.
Max, that isn't true.
Madame is still the greatest star of them all. I'll take Mr. Gillis back for the car.
You heard him. I'm a star.
Norma, you're a woman of 50. Now grow up. There's nothing tragic about being 50, not unless you try to be 25.
I'm the greatest star of them all.
Goodbye, Norma.
No one ever leaves. That's what makes one.
I left her standing there. I grabbed my coat and started out. She kept calling me.
Joe!
I could hear her running after me.
Joe!
I was out of the house now. The air suddenly felt fresh again, clean. I started across the patio. She called to me once again.
Joe!
But I didn't stop. I kept on going. Suddenly, it was a great effort to keep on walking. I was alongside the pool now, and if I could only... Well, this is just about where you came in. Back at that pool again. The one I always wanted. Only now the place is crawling with people. The police, detectives, reporters, photographers. They took pictures of me in the pool, and they took pictures of me out of the pool. They were very careful with me. Gentle. It's funny how gentle people get with you once you're dead. Well, the newsreel guys are roaring in now. Here's an item everybody can have some fun with. The heartless so-and-sos. What would they do to Norma? Even if she gets away with it in court, crime of passion, temporary insanity, the headlines are going to kill her. Forgotten star, a slayer. Aging actress. Yesterday's glamour queen. They're talking to her now up in the house. The boys from homicide. They found her upstairs, sitting at her dressing table, arranging her hair.
You just won't talk, Captain. State of shock, I guess.
Miss Desmond, please. You don't deny having killed that man.
Just answer us yes or no. Did you intend to kill him?
Who is he? Where did you first meet him? Where does he come from?
Newsreel men are here with the cameras, Captain.
Tell him to go fly a kite. This is no time for cameras. Miss Desmond, is there anything at all you want to tell us?
Cameras. He said cameras. What is it, Max?
The cameras have arrived, madam.
They have. Tell Mr. DeMille I'll be on the set at once.
What is this?
It's one way to get her downstairs, isn't it?
Okay. Have the car right outside.
Everything will be ready, madam.
Thank you, Max. You'll pardon me, gentlemen, but I must get ready for my scene.
The cameramen were at the foot of the stairs. A dozen reporters firing questions, but Max didn't even bother to look at them. It was the cameras he was interested in.
Quiet, everybody. One more. Miss Desmond is coming. Lights. Turn up the lights.
Lights?
Are you ready, Norma?
What is the scene? Where am I?
This is the staircase of the palace.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Down below. They are waiting for the princess.
I'm ready.
All right. Cameras. Action.
So they were turning after all. Those cameras. Life, which can be strangely merciful, had taken pity on Norma Desmond. She came down the stairs. They were not policemen. They were not photographers or reporters or just the morbidly curious. To Norma, they were her public, her fans. And she was back again, working with DeMille.
I can't go on with the scene. I'm too happy. Mr. DeMille, do you mind if I say a few words? Thank you. I just want to tell you all how happy I am to be back in the studio, making a picture again. You don't know how much I've missed all of you. And I promise you I'll never desert you again. Because after Salome, you will make another picture and another picture. You see, this is my life. It always will be. There'll be nothing. Just us and the cameras and those wonderful people out there in the dark. All right, Mr. DeMille. I'm ready for my close-up.